Welcome in with the former Howard University and NFL quarterback, Jay Walker. I'm Tiffany Green. Certainly glad to be up here with you this season. We call Atlanta the grand opening and grand closing for HBCU football. This is where it starts and ends. What a series this has been. Two-time All-American Amanda Scarborough. I'm Tiffany Green. We've had a front row seat to the highs and the lows, the come-from-behind victories. One thing is held true. Texas A&M has come out on the attack this weekend. We welcome you to the largest HBCU event in the nation. It's the 77th annual Magic City Classic from Birmingham, featuring the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M and the Hornets of Alabama State. More than 60,000 expected inside Legion Field and hundreds of thousands more outside of it. Look, folks have been here since Tuesday. They call it like one of the largest family reunions you've ever seen, and nobody knows that better than my man Jay Walker, who's in the thick of the tailgate. Country Kitchen Soul Food has been a local favorite for 32 years. Started out as a 10-seat diner and now seats 170. Many entertainers and politicians have dined there. Jimmy Fallon, President Obama. I'm talking about, that's good eating right there. Bottom line, I want some.
Seems like I've been there a couple times. You haven't been there before.
By the looks of it.
By the looks of it.
Yeah, about a 28-all. The Circle City Classic continues here from Lucas Oil Stadium. It's halftime. Jay Walker, Tiffany Green.
I'm Country Kitchen. You're not. You're vegan spot.
Vegan spot, you got to throw a little pig feet in there every now and then. All right, thanks so much, guys. And what a way to start off the national semifinals here in Kansas City. It's a great atmosphere inside the Sprint Center. On Tiffany Green, along with the Hall of Fame coach John Dunning and the always vibrant Nell Fortner. So two Big Ten rivals going head-to-head. Let's not hesitate any longer.
Yeah, hurry
what
up,
did you
hurry
think
up.
of that first match? Welcome, I'm Tiffany Green. Alcorn State in search of its first ever conference title, while Southern is looking to repeat. Now, these two teams met back in week 5, and the Jaguars defense was gashed for 410 yards by that Braves three-headed monster. We hope you're pumped for this one, because we are. Tiffany Green with the former All-SEC Florida setter, Missy Whittemore. And look, each team coming in playing exceptional volleyball right now, but each team also has a chance to maybe boast what they believe are the best middle blocker tandems in the country, both Kentucky and Florida. Jordan Matthews to left center. It's out of here! The walk-off! The Florida Gators are going back to the Women's College World Series! Jimmy Robinson on the return. And Robinson still on his feet.
Oh, wow.
Robinson with an opportunity. He's got the Jets. The burners are on. Down the sideline. Touchdown. 94 yards. I appreciate that. A commissioner who is really abreast on all sports, and he is dialed into women's basketball for sure. Ionescu dialing it up from the Bay Area. This one driven deep into left center field, off the scoreboard. Another home run. Michaela Schlattman. You go, girl. It was all LSU. D'Angelo says, I want to see some action. His sister gets in it on first, and then Michaela Schlattman says, you know what? I'm going to hold you up, girl. I got you too. LSU on top, 3-0.
And the series should be going one side that way, but instead it's not. It's dead even over that same time frame.
Here's Nathaniel Dell. Dell, just give him a little space. He can make some good things happen. Tiptoeing down the sideline. You're not going to catch him. Florida boy with the speed. Touchdown, Alabama A&M. And stayed in his home state of Virginia. Went on over to UVA, and this one airing it out. And what a catch, one-handed by Jaquez Ezer. Yeah, I think that's a SportsCenter top 10 play. And how fitting, the fifth-year senior, a chance to serve and close out BYU. We started the match and ended the same way. Avery Skinner killed Kentucky, advancing to the round of 8. For the first time in program history, Kentucky is headed to the regional final. Walker, nice dish and recognition over to Dangerfield in rhythm. And Crystal Dangerfield, after having just 3 points in 15 minutes in her last game, is off to a great start now with 12 points.
They say the pull-up J is a dying breed. I'm glad to see Crystal's keeping that thing alive. My favorite shot.
I wish that players would bring it back. I think at one point, you know, it seemed like everyone was falling in love with the three ball, and certainly it's a great equalizer. It helps to keep you in games, but the mid-range specialty is something so sweet. Dangerfield with the gun over to Nurse, raised the hands, knew it was good when it left Nurse. Their defense held Boston College to 87 yards in the first half. How would you rate their performance?
Well, they did a great job. Right now, that's kept them in the ballgame.
In terms of going 1 for 8 on third down conversions, are you looking to stay with the medium and short game, or are you going to continue to air it out?
Well, we got to protect our quarterback no matter what we do.
Deshaun, this Boston College defense gave you a test early on. Just you guys trying to air it out. In the second half, what turned around?
We just started connecting at the downfield, and that will kind of open the spread the game away.
One of your favorite targets to go to tonight was Artavis Scott. How has that connection grown over the season?
It's been great so far. Just keep going.
Your head coach, Dabo Swinney, has always talked about how best is the standard. Just how good can this Clemson team continue to be?
We can be very good.
Well, these Georgia coaches didn't have an opportunity to talk with their players between Mark Richt's dismissal and the start of bowl practice. Defensive coordinator Kevin Shears said, you know, I saw the concern written all over the players' faces. However, that was met with relief once practice got underway. And quite frankly, the players said it was a much-needed distraction. And talking with senior linebacker Jordan Jenkins, he says these last couple of weeks have been the best practices of his entire career. And he says, we've managed with the preparation. Now it's time to get it done on the field.
Games tonight at 8 Eastern on the U, where Tiffany Green is on the sideline in beautiful Boca Raton getting us set, Navy and FAU. First things first, simply put, what is the buzz like around the stadium with this new era beginning tonight?
Well, you alluded to that Lane Kiffin has star power, and in his FAU head coaching debut, it's being supported in the fact that he's got a near sellout crowd expected to be here tonight. It's the second highest attended game, we're being told, in school history, just behind that when they hosted Miami back in 2015. And Lane Kiffin knows that his season is going to be picked apart. But I think for this Owl following, they're more concerned about their program turning around. They've been 3-9 in back-to-back seasons. So Lane Kiffin can certainly steer the ship in the right direction with a win against Navy tonight.
Tiffany, thank you so much.